This
representing.
is Tim.
Hey Tim, what's going on, man?
Not too much. How's it going?
Good, good. Thanks you for being on here, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
So, of Wealth customers, and I believe this is Mike. Are you there, Mike? Got another person? Or I guess not. I still have Tim at least.
Yeah.
My apologies for the delay. What happened was it was a laptop update, and then it had a Skype update. So
Perfectly timed.
so yeah. Uh so yeah, I'm getting word from Mike. He is uh I'm getting word from Mike. But anyway, Tim, while I have you on here, obviously thank you for being here. Despite the circumstances that we are all in right now, I appreciate you and Mike.
Hmm.
And obviously, the music industry are all being affected by this epidemic that we are in. So what I want to do in this interview is, instead of talk about what you guys have done up to this point. I know y'all did a show recently with the Toasters a couple of weeks back.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. The Toasters, household names in the ska genre. Talk about what was that like?
That was awesome. It was our second time actually getting to play with the Toasters, and yeah, it was their part of the 40-year anniversary tour. So they've been one of the hardest working ska bands since they started back in the 80s, maybe even late 70s officially. For sure. Uh, yeah, it was great. It was uh, and an awesome crowd. A bunch of people came out to support. We all had a great time. And I guess as far as last show before you have to hibernate for who knows how long due to the pandemic, we couldn't have asked for a better one.
So that's definitely a big deal.
Yeah.
With a band like yourselves being like Lexington's resident sky band, um, I've looked, I've looked around. There's a variety of bands, different genres, and there's plenty of rock bands, plenty of alternative bands, plenty of metal bands in the Lexington area. But y'all are, to this day, are still the only ska band, pretty much. Y'all are ain't nobody can take our style for real. Uh, so to be getting the opportunity to perform for a band of their caliber and them traveling all over the world, that is a big deal. That's
It
that's
is.
that's
It
pretty
is.
pretty incredible.
And it's a we have to thank another local band, Last of the Dodo, for bringing them here both times and putting us on the show and stuff. So it's really being the band of our type in Lexington, and actually even for our 12 years or however long it's been, getting to be in front of an audience with another big name in our genre is really and really come by. So it's definitely a nice treat when we do get to do that. So
So obviously, um, that's pretty cool, and I'm sorry I got to miss out on that show. Um, I've heard it turned out to be a pretty good show, and at least that was definitely one of the last shows that y'all were able to do before y'all before obviously all musicians. So uh, so with this situation y'all in, from your perspective, obviously shows being sold and everything, what fans what can fans do to help you musicians during this time while we are trying to figure out how long this is going to last? How can fans help artists yourselves at this time?
I think the best thing to do are just the artists that you know and like, or even artists you don't know, like seek out new artists if you can online. Go online, Bandcamp, uh, bands' websites, wherever you can buy their music, buy digital copies, buy um, music or CDs or merch that can ship to you. That's a big deal right now. Platforms, Spotify, uh, Apple, like that band royalties from, just put and up their play. Another thing is that will be really helpful for bands is supporting venues, because a lot of venues, one in particular here that I know here in Lexington, like Charlie's, they're doing shows. They're close to the public, and bands come in and doing streaming shows. So you donate via Venmo or PayPal or things like that, and that money will be split between the artists, the venues, whatever you can do to get money in bands' pockets and venues, so that they play at once all this is over.
Well, Tim, having you on, I'm trying to get Mike to the call, but Skype is tripping. Um, so my apologies to him.